Do you know how viral we could go if I really wanted to gossip? If I wanted to make videos about all the things I'm told about that may or may not be true. I'm not trying to be defensive. I'm more irritated that people don't know what words mean.
Yeah.
Like it's like such a low level, I don't like you. They can't articulate what they don't like.
Ruslan.
Me on Lecrae's pod, and I went, and then he came on my pod. Now there's some controversies that we need to address. You can't lie, the title on his page was kind of shoddy on his part. No, it wasn't, Caleb.
No, I honestly, breath of fresh air. Okay? I was like, finally someone that's willing to play the game besides Zach Sparazzo.
Hey, Zach was so happy about that title.
I was like, this gives me a pass for like the next 17 podcasts to like get a little crazy. Even Lecrae does it.
Yeah, well,
it's accurate.
I pitched it to them as let's interview each other. Let's have it spicy. Let's talk about all the things. We could press each other about whatever we want to talk about. That was absolutely the angle and the point and what we wanted to talk about in that conversation. And props to Lecrae's team for doing a killer job with the way they shot the trailers, the way they promoted it. It's what, over 100,000 views?
Yep, over 100,000.
Over 100,000 views. The overall conversation I thought was great. I thought Lecrae did a great job, and I thought he was prepared and crushed it. I thought he did a really good job. Let's just play them the trailer of this, because pretty much everything I got in trouble for in the comments was in the trailer.
There's a lot of like Christian watchdog YouTubers who all they do is like try to expose people. I looked up one day and saw you were creating content, and I was like, yo, what is up with Ruslan just saying this about this person or that person? Like, how do you feel when people are upset by that?
Great question. Now, I think the tough part is...
So go watch the podcast.
Go watch the whole podcast!
Man, gotta appreciate a good edit.
That's an amazing edit. Now, I broke my own rules. I don't usually read comments. Okay? I don't usually read comments. That's my fault. I decided to read the comments on this one. And I'm glad I did. There's a lot of love. There's a lot of love in the comment section. I'm gonna be honest with you. But the first one I want to address is the notion. Do you have one that we can
the gossip bit?
Yeah.
Yep, right here.
Okay. So this is the first one. Ruslan has a very elementary view of what gossip is, and it really just seems to be the cover of the algorithm. Now, by the way, Lecrae never said the word gossip in anything.
Okay.
He never accused me of that. The comment section grabbed it and accused me of that. And so he says, the algorithm says this makes money, so I'm going to do it, which I never said that in the stream. I don't know where he's pulling this from. Let's monetize our gossip. So this is, now how many times has he used the word gossip? Gossip once, gossip twice. Let's do it publicly to make it so it's not gossip. Gossip 3 times. Okay, so four accusations of gossip.
Yeah.
It's not gossip if I invite them on and they don't come. I'm still good because I gave them a chance to come and talk. Which, by the way, I'm probably the only person that ever has reached out to people privately before saying anything about them publicly and given them an opportunity to come talk to me years ago.
Hello.
Okay. So it's not gossip. If I invite them on, they don't come, I'm still good because I gave them a chance to talk, and it still goes back to the algorithm. The one thing American Christianity has taught me is if I can't make money, there's always a clause you can find it biblically justified. The money part is in garbage. Okay, so the whole money part's neither here nor there. Okay, so the first part, let's address this. One, there's been a hard shift in our videos 18 months ago.
There have been some wild things being said on public stages. And one might say these things need to be addressed. The other might say you're dunking on Christians. So there was a lot of celebrity pastors that were, saying something, and it kind of had to be addressed. Ruslan was covering these topics, giving insight and some biblical accuracies to counteract these things. But then it got a little out of control. By the man by the name of Pastor Mike Todd seemed to be getting in so much hot water that that was the end. That was actually the last video. And you said in that video, this is the last video I'm making on this.
Yeah.
And we have not done like a casual, unless it was some crazy breaking news, like a Robbie thing.
Yes, we haven't done Robbie. We've done some Benny Hinn stuff,
Yep.
mainly because Benny Hinn was coming at my friend Mike Winger.
Yep.
I think we may have done and Joel Osteen and an Andy Stanley one. Andy Stanley mainly around the LGBTQ, WIXYZ, XYZ LGTV conversation, the conference he hosted, and that conversation. Okay. Now, so foundationally, one, it's interesting that people don't seem like they watch the videos. Two, it seems like people refuse to acknowledge that I'm saying we've made an intentional shift to not talk about pastors. Why? Because I don't find it generally helpful to dunk on pastors.
Yeah.
So we don't do that no more. We haven't done that in a while. You might find a video here, you might find a video there. Fine. Within 18 months, there's been an intentional shift. Now, the deeper issue, though, and this is the frustrating part for me, is in both of these situations we're going to address. The deeper issue is the actual definition of the word gossip, right? So this is my response to this. And I don't usually respond to comments, but
But when you do, it's a dissertation.
No, I just like to use words properly and not make up my own definition and go off of cultural vibes. What am I talking about? What is the cultural definition of vibes? Gossip is I say anything you don't like about someone you
Gossiping.
That's not gossip, fam. That's not what gossip is. So here's the actual definition. I said whether that's patriarchy, which we're going to come back to, or gossip. Here's the actual definition of gossip. Casual or unconstrained conversation or reports about other people, typically involving details that are not confirmed as being true. I've never made a single video about details that are not publicly confirmed as being true, usually from their own social media, not in 2020, not now. It's usually reacting to something someone said themselves. That's not gossip, that's commentary and reaction. Gossip is unconfirmed reporting. Gossip is we're going to speak flippantly about stuff that may or may not be true. Chat, do you know how viral we could go if I really wanted to gossip? If I wanted to make videos about all the things I'm told about that may or may not be true. Do you understand how many things we don't talk about? Do you understand how many things we intentionally avoid talking about? Do you understand how many things I get sent to me all the time by many of your favorite Christians? I'll just leave it at that because I don't want to throw anybody on the bus. Second of all, what we've been able to capture here, and what I think a great podcast does, is not that it's gossipy, it's that it's authentic and real, and the conversations that are happening in front of the world are the same conversations that happen behind the scenes. So some of my best video ideas actually come from some of our favorite Christians, public Christians, who are going to remain nameless, that call me and say, did you see what so-and-so said? Did you hear what such and such did? Did you see? What do you think of
Christian watch?
Well, friends, I just have the conversations that we all have privately, publicly. And that's what I was trying to tell Lecrae is, fam, we're having conversations about publicly confirmed facts. All of us do it. And I don't want to throw anybody under the bus, but everybody, you probably do it. So-and-so does something crazy, this celebrity passes, blah, blah, blah. We all have these conversations behind the scenes. The only difference is I decided to have them in front of the world. And some of it was edifying and necessary, and some of it wasn't. And I pivoted. I changed. I stopped talking about celebrity pastors. But never has any of it been gossip. And if it was gossip, trust me, the videos would have been way bigger. The videos would have been way bigger. They would have been way more impactful.
So I got word, Jamari. So I heard that.
Right. There is no I heard. There is no people told me. People are saying. There is no I had a dream and God told me. We react to publicly available information that all of you guys have access to. We don't react to something that's not confirmed. So there's a lot of stuff we didn't talk about. There's stuff right now that you guys are asking me to talk about. There's another Reformed pastor that just fell. What do you think about it? I don't have any thoughts about it. I don't know what to think about it. Why didn't you talk more about the TD Jakes situation and his affiliation? I don't know, because I don't know and I don't want to know. Okay? Though that's gossip.
Yeah.
Okay? So the frustrating part for me is people creating their own definitions of words. And gossip can't mean that I said something you don't like about someone you liked 2 years ago, 18 months ago.
Yeah.
When pull up our channel and pull up our most popular videos. Look at our most popular videos. These are all what we call net positive. Net positive is usually this person said this was good. What counts as confirmed? The person I'm reacting to saying it out of their own mouth. Why are we playing these games? Confirm means this person said it. Joe Rogan said, he read Revelation and it gets scary. My homie Remy came on and said, here's his experience being a Navy SEAL and then going into Hollywood. This is Kat Von D talking about stuff that she did in witchcraft. This is Denzel Washington talking about a prophecy he got. This is Ryan Garcia talking about stuff that he's going through and his experience, and Andrew Tate trying to correct him. This is a CIA confirmed study about the spiritual realm. This is Joe Rogan again talking about the resurrection of Jesus. This is another dimension of aliens. This is my buddy Shane Smith Comedy. These are the videos that we make.
Yeah.
These are the videos I'm known for. Okay. So if you tuned into something that quote unquote looks like gossip, well, I'm sorry, I can't make you not. Oh, I don't like the colors on your thumbnail.
This one's about purpose.
This is a purpose video. They're brainwashing to follow you into the trap. So this is what we actually make. And so if you have an issue with what we actually make, and you could show me something that I said that wasn't publicly confirmed by the person saying it, I will clip it out. I'll take it out. This just happened to me. I'll give you guys a real example. There was a video where we referenced Candace Owens' husband being a part of the same schismatic Catholic sect that Mel Gibson is a part of.
He's not.
And a Catholic hit me and said, hey, I know him. He's not a part of it, but he was flirting with some of the ideas. I said, say less. I'll clip it out. My bad.
Yeah.
Right? So if we're going off of what's being reported, that's not gossip. So that's number one. And I'm really like, I'm not trying to be defensive. I'm more irritated that people don't know what words mean.
Yeah.
Like it's like such a low level, like, I don't like you. They can't articulate what they don't like. Okay, but they just say random. Thank you so much for checking out the video. Comment down below and let me know what you think. And be sure to check out this video that YouTube is recommending just for you. Let me know if they nailed it. All right, I'll see you over there. Peace.